So if there's one thing I really love, it's being able to get out into the New Zealand bush and come and search for these mines. After being at work all week, being out in the country like this is just it's an amazing experience. So I found an old mine down here. Of course it's barred off, but I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to get through. I've got a new helmet from my brother, and it's a proper spelunking helmet, so I'm hoping that will make things a bit safer and make it look like I'm doing the right thing. So getting around this thing is going to be pretty difficult, but I'll have to stop here and then we'll see if I can get in. All right, let's go. And this is what I've got to contend with today. It's this barred off mine here. And I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to get around through that gap around the right hand side there. Inside it, it doesn't look good at all. It's all collapsed, and I'm hoping that's just through the first section and I'll be okay if I don't touch anything. So I'm just going to put my gear inside through that hole and climb through myself, and we'll get going. Right, so I'm inside, ready to go, and it's looking pretty nasty down here. All collapsed as far as I can see down here so far. But we'll see how far we get down here. The walls don't look nice. It's all kind of mud and exposed to the wet for a long time. Now, what's going on up here? We might have a shaft. That'd be a first for me. It looks like it. So I better be bloody careful around here, Steve. We've got a shaft going down there and way up here. What have we got? It's just a hole. It looks bloody awful. Yeah, this is... What are you doing, Steve? What are you doing? Can I get past this all right? I've got full-on butterflies in my head here. In my stomach. Okay, we're past that shaft. And I can see there's water on the ground up here. Another area just here where is it collapse, or have we got another vertical thing here? No, it's just more collapse. Okay, looks like I'm going to get my shoes wet here. Oh man, this is so horrible looking. Oh, yeah, my head just went through a spider web there, freaked me out a bit. Okay, give me some water here. Probably gumboots would have been a good idea, but they're in the car. Oh, and that might be it. We've come to the end of it up here. Okay. A few drill holes. Some calcite forming on the walls. But really not a lot else. Okay, so that was a bit of a drama, but we'll go back and see what else I can find around the place. This was the only one I knew that was definitely here and that I hadn't been down. But I suspect there are other places. So we'll go and try and find those. Get past this nasty bit again. Some big cave wetters on the wall there. Oh. Yep, that was certainly an experience. So we're back near the entrance here, and I'll stop here while I get up around this hole. Okay, that was kind of cool. See you in a minute. So you'll see me quite often going around fences and things, gates, to get into a mine. But this is an instance where I won't. It's the new Talisman gold mine, and this is owned by current claim owners, and the place is under 24-hour surveillance, and I would be prosecuted if I was to try and get around this gate. So that tells me, you know, to look somewhere else. But yeah, just letting you know that I don't actually go onto private property like this. It's just not worth it. So we'll go and see if there's any other places that we can have a look now. I'm right up off the beaten track here, and I really thought that probably I was on a hiding to nothing here and there was going to be nothing else. But I've found something here. It looks, I'm just walking it up to it for the first time myself to see what it's like. So far it looks pretty awful. Got some woodwork at the start here. Looks like it's going to be full of water, and I don't have my gumboots. But I'm just going to have a bit of a rest stop, and then we'll see what we can get into here, even if I get a bit wet. So, alright, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Alright, I'm ready for action now. Going to go and get into this old mine. So, it's going to be horrible, but that's what I said before. Now, it's got a nice, well, at one time it would have been a nice wooden portal built around here. But obviously it's not particularly doing a lot now. The rock's fallen down around it, as you can see there. I'm trying to get in here around the usual collapsed bit of entrance and see how deep this water is. Oh, yeah. Well, I knew it was going to be quite deep. So, I wonder how far down we can get here. Oh, what's the mud going to be like? Yeah, it's pretty deep. How deep? Okay. So far, so nasty. No, I don't think this is going to be any good. It's pretty deep. A bit shallow there. Well, let's see how we go. I can see that it does look like it dries up here. So, see how I get through here. Heart beating so fast. Pretty crazy. Whoa, we're going down deep there. And I can see little spurts of gas coming up out of the mud. And that's not ideal, is it? Because it's not oxygen coming out of there. It'll be some horrible gas. We've got some metal coming up out of the floor here. Don't know what that is. Maybe it's a pumping system getting rid of some of this water. Sorry for walking so slow here. It's just I keep on sinking into the mud and it's deeper than I expected. Maybe I'm walking on some kind of pipe. Yeah, deep mud. Crazy stuff, man. Oh, what the heck. The mud is coming up to, I don't know, midway up my shins, I suppose. If I was wearing gum boots, it would have gone over my gumboots. This is good. Got a wooden plank here. But stop sinking in the mud, and I'm glad I can see it all right. I'm going to sleep, just lean against the wall. That's really a dumb idea. It's a very slippery plank that I'm standing on. It does get drier further up ahead than I can see, but I've still got a long bit of water to go. Need another plank now, but just pressed down and a bunch of gas came out. I've got a whole bunch of timber work on the floor here. Maybe we've got a shaft or a stope up to a high level. We'll have a look in a sec. Yep. If you can see up there, like standing under here, but nevertheless, here we are. Yeah. See, it's all stoked up to there. Perhaps another level going off there. Yeah, that didn't look very nice when I really think about it. Let's try not to think about it. Back onto another plank here. Yeah. I see another bunch of gas coming up from under the planks. So, while we go down here, some of you might be wondering about the video last time that I made, where I wondered if I saw a taniwha. Now, it's really interesting. I love having a mystery to solve, and even if I figure it out, like I think I have, it's still fun. So, me and some friends, obviously, looked at the video quite a few times, and what we think has happened is I'm walking down some of these mines, and in this mine I can see it too. It's quite misty, and some of that mist has, during the period that I was walking, collected on the front of the lens of my torch. And at that particular moment where the taniwha appears is, I think, a drop of moisture spontaneously formed and flowed down the lens of the torch. Now, the lens of my torch has got quite a conical shape, which made it look like the drop changed directions when it hit the ground. So, the taniwha was just a drip of water, I'm afraid. But I really like that we managed to figure that out. That was quite a bit of detective work and thinking hard. Now, it looks like the water's running out here, but the mud might be quite deep. Let's see. Let's see. That's good. It's still not very nice. I'm shaking like a leaf. I'm hoping that it will actually dry up a bit now that we're out of the water. Ooh, still pretty deep though. Still pretty deep. And I'm getting my foot caught on timber work that's underneath the mud. It looks like we're going to turn a corner up here possibly. If I get around here. Yeah. Gumboots really would have been a good idea. I'm pretty sure my boots are now going to be ruined for the next week at work, and I'll be hoping that I'm working in offices where I can wear sneakers while my boots get clean and dry. Now there are other footprints in here, so other people have definitely been down here in the, I would say, the relatively recent past. It wouldn't surprise me if it was like geologists from the new Talisman mine a bit further down the hill would have come up here to check out this level. Now this mud is just crazy deep. Crazy deep. Trying to find timber work to stand on to keep me out of it. Oh, sorry, but I'm puffing as well, a lot. Whoa. And it's not because I'm tired, and it's not because it is hard. It is just terrifying. But we are still making some good progress. And holy wow, yep, down to nearly my knees in deep mud there. Trying to stay on the wood, mate, Steve. It's all very well to say, but I can't actually see the wood a lot of the time. Yeah, it's hard to tell with the rock if it's anything unusual. So I'm guessing it's probably andesite rock as usual, oxidised over the last 120 or whatever years it's been. So, in fact, the rock itself doesn't look too bad. It's just this mud in the bottom, it's crazy. Now we might either be coming to the end up further up here, or we may turn the corner. Not entirely sure, but we will find out. Haven't seen any cave wetters, but I also haven't been paying a lot of attention to that. Norm Adams, we've got written on the wall there. That looks like it's probably some really old graffiti, maybe done with a carbide lamp, the soot from a carbide lamp. They leave those kind of black marks. I don't think carbide's really a thing that they use for lighting these days. It would be more torches, probably LED lights along the lines of what I'm using myself. Interesting formations of calcite down here. No, it's not calcite, I think it's possibly some kind of mould. So the tunnel itself now has started getting lower. We can't stand up fully straight in here anymore. The rock is also looking a lot different. I don't know if you can notice it there, but it's quite a lot more solid looking. So in about 6 or 7 metres and coming up to either the end or a corner or a collapse. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah. Now that looks like collapse to me. Yep. All collapsed up there. Can you see in there? That is as far as we go. There was once timber work there, but yeah, it's come down. So, some more little interesting mushrooms there growing up in the darkness. That's pretty weird, isn't it? But no light at all. So back we go. Now try and find the timber to walk on, make our lines as easy as possible. I'm hoping that later on I'm going to find some mines that aren't as soaking wet as this. It's coming up the end of October now, so summer is definitely coming on, and maybe, depending on rainfall, we might start seeing some of this water evaporate, and it would be nice to walk in some of these places when it's not so sticky mud. I mean, it does make for quite an interesting video just because it looks so bad. But it definitely makes things harder as well. And I guess in the early days, they probably dug the mine on a slight angle so as the water would flow out. But it's New Zealand, so we do get a lot of rainfall. And on places like Mount Karangahake here, that would soak in everywhere and get into these mines where they need to have some sort of pumping system as well, so that you could continue working. Whoa! Yeah, hard work getting through all this mud. It's, well, the other people walking along the track when I get out are going to go wonder what in the hell I've been doing. Earlier on, the last one I went in, people walked along and found me at the gate, blocking the entrance to the mine on the other side. And they thought I was stuck. But with some encouragement from them, and I assured them that I was neither stuck nor a prisoner, I got out of there. Coming around the corner here, see the entrance again. Whew. So that tells me, yeah, we've got the deep water coming up, as well as mud. But all in all, it's still doing good. I need the spacing of some of these sleepers under here a bit better with my feet. I could, we've got planks here again, so good as long as I don't slide too far off them. Into this plank and start another one. Yeah. So, also still looking looking forward to seeing the coal mines out in my local area. I wonder what they will be like, whether they're also going to be filled with water. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. In fact, it would be more surprising if they were dry. But that's probably another couple of weeks away, I would say, before I'm getting out there. And I'm not sure. In the meantime, I will be doing some more research. And yeah, unfortunately I was away for a couple of weeks. It's just, I have to remember I'm not actually a professional channel here, and I was sending myself broke going on these adventures, but slightly a bit better sorted out this week, and so here I am. But yeah, some weeks it does depend on, I've got to take care of business at home before I start coming and doing these awesome adventures out here in the New Zealand bush. Oh wow, this is so deep. I feel like I'm going to go for a swim in a minute. Hope not. Where's my plank? Oh, I've lost it. I don't have a plank to walk on here. It's just mud. So I reckon there's a bit of ironwork here coming up out of the water. I don't know if you can see it there. I reckon that's quite possibly a pump of some sort. It wouldn't go into this water. But yeah, not exactly in working water these days. Oh yeah, there's plenty of cave wetters in here. I just didn't notice. Wow, this water is so deep. Up to my knees in water and mud. But I'm all back here now. So I knew this track went up to the Crown Talisman level number 7. Now, whether this is level number 7 or not, I do have my doubts that this would be the 7th level. So that means there must be other mine adits up above me somewhere, which is good to know for weeks further down the track where I'm looking for something to go and look at. I've just got to get past this portal here, and this is the deepest bit of water that we need to know. And here we go, back out into the dappled sunlight under the punga trees here in the bush. And the torch up here. Alright guys, thank you very much again for watching, that was interesting. We'll see what we can find next time. Catch you later.